Hi, welcome to Ashley's Apologies. My name is Ashley, and I've actually wanted to do this channel for a while. I hope to inspire others with this channel to stop apologizing for who they are, what they look like, what they like. I think that we should all be who we are and not give any apologies for it because we are perfect the way we are. And if there's a change that we want to make, it is our choice and it's up to us to make it. So we shouldn't really listen to what others have to say, and we shouldn't feel the need to constantly apologize for those types of things. And there's more than one way to apologize. It's with your eyes, with the way you're standing, not just with words. And there's many ways that I know that I apologize for who I am, especially. So, this is my channel to not only inspire you guys, but to also hopefully inspire myself to continue this journey of accepting who I am and being proud of it. And if there's something I'm not proud of, then to change it. And so I hope twice a week to tell you one thing that I'm done apologizing for. The first thing I'm done apologizing for is standing up for myself. I tend to blame myself and give the other person lots of benefits of the doubt, more than they really deserve. And honestly, it just ends up being me putting myself down. I just recently graduated from college and I'm going through this transition period of being a real adult, whatever that means, but being a real adult versus being a student and having so much structure. Still, even in college, you have a lot more structure than when you graduate. And that is a big transition to go from 16 years of being a student to not having any structure and you having to build that structure and find jobs that will accept you. And I'm a theater major. I constantly get told that I'm not good enough or that I'll never be good enough. And so rejection is part of my life. And that's okay. That's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean that I'm not good enough. But when one of my friends or family members or, strangers ask me questions about my career choices and what I decided to major in college, which was theater and a minor in music. And so people have lots of questions of like, what am I doing now? And what do I plan to do with that? And stuff like that. And so, really standing up for myself and being proud of all the things I've accomplished through, especially through high school and college, because those are some very rough years where you're literally planning your life out. And things I've learned in college is your plan never works out the way it seems it will. And you may still get to the end result, but there might be a few different paths that you take along the way. And that's okay. That's not a bad thing. But standing up for myself is hard, especially when it comes to my family and my friends. This is what I know. I know that I am good enough and that I'm passionate and that I'm worthy of what I'm doing here. And sometimes telling yourself that I am enough is all that you need. But sometimes when it comes to like friends and family asking questions about, you know, jobs and careers and what I plan to do now and why did I pick that career choice and stuff like that, it does get a little heavy sometimes on my heart, and it does make me feel like I'm not enough. And so I not only have to remind myself that I'm enough, but when it becomes too much, I do have to stand up for what I believe in. And I chose this career because I am so passionate about it. I love to perform, I love to sing, I love to act, I love to dance, and I'm learned so much about myself through these other characters, through these directors and playwrights and other actors that I've worked with. It truly is a magical experience when you're on that stage and you finally have people listening to you. I've had problems telling people how I feel and getting them to understand my whole life. And so finally telling someone's story and having someone listen to me is so wonderful. And I'm passionate about it. And that's why I chose that career. And so sometimes I just got to stand up for it and stand up for my choices. It's not just about school or your career. Sometimes family members, friends, strangers, acquaintances, coworkers, other classmates, if you're still in school, ask you about your size or the way you look or your hair. And sometimes you gotta be a little brave and be like, I like the way I look. I like the way my hair is. And I am proud of everything that I've got. Even if I have a little too much weight here or there, I think it's important that I love myself. And as long as I love myself and I'm not hurting anyone and I'm not putting anyone down about the way they look, then I feel like it's okay. And honestly, that's what I would tell someone who was talking about my weight or the way I look or my hair or my career or anything else. As long as I'm happy and I'm not putting anyone down or hurting others, that's all that really matters. Even if I'm not happy all the time because, times get rough, I can still spread happiness and not complain, but share my experiences with other people so, they can not feel alone or, can say that they've had a similar experience and learn from mine as well and how I handle it. And so standing up for myself is something new that I'm learning, and it's really hard. You don't have to hurt other people's feelings by standing up for yourself. You just have to be strong and confident and explain how what they said either wasn't okay or made you feel, and or ask questions because sometimes maybe you're not understanding it fully. And that's what I have to remind myself too, because we all sometimes want to get angry or frustrated with the other person, but maybe they don't quite understand what was going on in your life in that moment. So that's what I've learned so far. And that's one thing I'm not apologizing for anymore is standing up for what I believe in and who I am and what I look like and things I like and stuff like that. So in the comments below, I would like for you to put something you're done apologizing for. So thanks for watching, and remember, you are enough. Spread happiness, y'all. See you next time.